that in Hindi. So we'll start. So my name is Sameer Pawar and I'm from the training department. Today I'm going to go ahead and train all of you on the project that is ROW2 129. This project is all about transcription. So can any one of you tell me what do you mean by, what you understand by the term transcription?
Like they'll give us some of the pitch and we need to like divide into like what is recording the like recording part we need to translate over like into voice to text.
So transcription is nothing but you will be hearing the audio either in Telugu, Kannada, or Assami, or any other regional language. Regional language meaning Hindi, Marathi, Punjabi. The audio would be, the speaker would be saying in that particular language. You need to transcribe the same language through text. Whatever you hear, you need to transcribe through text on the tool that we are going to train you on for the project that is 129. Okay, so now I'm going to share my screen. Allow me few seconds. Is my screen visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
To everyone?
Yeah.
Okay. So the screen that the tool that I'm showing at this moment is the Bhasha tool app. Through this tool only, you would be going ahead and doing the transcription. Now, what would happen is once the training has been done, we will also provide you the guideline as well as we will provide you the recording of this training session. You can go through the training session. Then we will be providing you a PKT, that is the process knowledge test. You need to go ahead and attempt the test. Once you clear the test, your IDs would be created and you would be receiving an invitation to work on this tool. Once you click onto the invitation, your email ID would be mentioned here, and for the first time you need to create a new password. Once you create a new password, you need to click on to submit. Once you click on to submit, you will get the option which says transcribe. You need to click onto this option and there would be 3 tabs available: new files, draft, and completed. So new files would be assigned to you. It would look like this, wherein it would be mentioning the file ID, the project name,
So
and
actually there are two people are sharing no like little bit clumsy.
sorry.
Like another person also is sharing the screen no like little bit clumsy.
Who is sharing the screen?
Lakshmi, I think so.
Why is she sharing the screen?
Yeah, sir. She stopped the screen. Fine.
Okay. All right. So once you log in, there would be 3 tabs available.
Sorry to interrupt you, sir, but your screen is not visible to me. I don't know about others, but not visible to me. Right after
For
that.
me, so it's not what
Let me
visible.
just once again share the screen. I request, please, rest of you, please do not share the screen. Is the screen
Guys,
visible now?
Yes, it's visible now.
Okay, I'll once again inform you what needs to be done. So once you create a new password, you need to click on to submit. Once you click on to submit, you will get an option which says transcribe. You need to click onto this transcribe option. And once you click on to transcribe, you will get 3 tabs: new files, draft, and completed. So new files would be the new file that would be assigned to you. How the new files would look like, I will show you. So new files, it will give you the file ID, the project name, and over here it will mention TR. That means transcribe. It is mentioned QA, that's a different scenario. Just ignore that. It will mention TR and the language that is provided over here. Now, in order to work on the new files, you need to click onto the pencil sign which says start. Now, since this project file is in draft, so I need to click on to resume. So let me just go ahead and do that. So now Once you click on to resume, you need to wait till the file gets uploaded. Now, before you go ahead and do anything, please do not click on to play. All you need to do is you need to find a segment which we have enabled for your convenience, which means you will only go ahead and listen to that particular audio conversation. So all you need to do is find a tab, find a segment. If you click onto a segment, it would be highlighted in green like this. Then you need to click on to play, and whatever has said from year till year, you need to do the transcription in this segment. I will repeat the instructions once again. So for example, once you click onto the pencil sign, you first need to you need to wait for a few seconds till the file gets uploaded. Once the file is, wait for a few seconds, like 5 to 10 seconds. Then look for a segment which we have enabled for you. You will not click on to play. Once you look for a segment which we have enabled for you, once you click on to that, still the file is not loaded. Let us wait.
Yes,
But if you play the whole segment, the whole audio would be played. We do not want you to listen to the whole audio. We only want to listen to that audio which is enabled by us. So if you click onto that, I don't know what is happening. Just give me a moment. Once you click onto the enable segment, it would be highlighted in green, which means this part you will not go ahead and do the transcription. Only the one which is highlighted in green, you will do the transcription. And then you need to click on to play. So what will happen is the audio would be played from year till year. See, if I play. Any confusion, any doubt while you click onto the file, what the next thing you need to follow? Team?
No.
Okay. So the next rule is when you click on to play, whatever you listen, whatever has been said, the same thing has to be transcribed through text in the language for the file you have received. For example, if the audio is played in Marathi, you will write in that in Marathi. If the audio is played in Kannada, Telugu, Malayalam, or any other language, you need to type in that particular language. Okay. The second option is when you click on to play, you will only transcribe if the speaker has said 5 words or more than that. So if the speaker has said 4 words, and if you click on to send, it will say segment has less than 5 words. So any audio which you play in which the speaker has spoken less than 5 words, you will not do the transcription. What you need to do is you need to click on to send, and once you click on to send, you need to reject the file. I will repeat once again, any segment, if you go ahead and any audio, if you receive a speaker who goes ahead and speaks only 4 words, 3 words, 2 words, or a single word, you will not go ahead and do the transcription. You need to reject the file, and you need to also give the file ID to your point of contact so that they can check. Okay. And once you reject it, what will happen is you will get a drop down like this. You need to select the drop down which says less than 5 words. Now, in order to go ahead and reject a file which is less than 5 words, all you need to do is randomly type any words in regional language. I will repeat once again. If you click on to play, and the audio, the speaker said less than 5 words, suppose it said 4 words, 3 words, 2, or a single word, you will click on to send, and you will select the option reject. As of now, if you could select option reject, you will not get the drop down. We are working on that. So once you click on to reject, you will get these drop down. In that, you need to select less than 5 words. However, before you go ahead and reject a file, randomly type any 5 words. Till now, any confusion, any doubts?
No.
Okay. Now the scenario in which you can reject a file is, the first scenario is, for example, you click on to play and the speaker is not saying anything, and in the background there is continuous noise, only noise you can hear. Then also you can reject a file. Or for example, you know Malayalam and you receive the language which you don't know. For example, you receive an audio in the speaker is saying Hindi, Marathi, or any other language which you don't know, you will select that. Or for example, you're not able to type anything in the segment, then you will reject the file, or the file if you're doing in Hindi or any other language. So these are the scenarios where you can reject the file. So any questions, any doubts on when and how to reject the file and what are the scenarios? Team, yes, no, maybe?
No.
I can only hear a single no. What about the rest? There are 30 or 34 users connected.
Yes, yes.
Clear.
It's
No
clear.
doubt?
No, sir.
Okay. Now the rule says whatever you hear, you need to type the same thing without making any spelling errors, without missing a word. So for example, if the person in the audio says, मैं देख रहा हूं एक आदमी जिसका नाम जॉन और होंडा में काम करता है. Okay. Now, suppose the word admi, the speaker has said, but you did not write it. That is incorrect. So make sure whatever is being said, that has been written, and without making any spelling errors and without changing grammatical mistakes. Grammatical mistake is certain words which has to be said the way it has to be said, but it has been said incorrectly. You have to type whatever has been said by the speaker. Okay, so these are the rules while you go ahead, and you need to take care while you go ahead and do the transcription. So till now, any confusion, any kind of doubts or questions you'll have?
No.
Okay,
Not.
great. Now, there would be a scenario where a person would be stammering or stuttering. Stammering means hakla ke bolna. So in that, for example, for a particular word, if say this is a word admi and the speaker says, oh, I'm sorry. Let me just select. The speaker says, he stammered for thrice. So you need to mention the stammering thrice, and then what would happen is, while you mention the stammering, you need to use hyphen without giving any space, like this. Understood? Any word which is used, or speaker is saying stammering, you need to use it like this. So if he stammered if he stammered thrice, you need to use the word thrice, type the word thrice. If he stammered twice, you need to use it twice. And after that, you need to use an hyphen, which is also known as dash. So till now, any confusion, any doubts? If a person is stammering, if the speaker is stammering, what to do?
No, not at all.
Okay. Then there would be a situation wherein, for example, you clicked onto a video or clicked onto the audio, you were listening to the audio and the audio got ended. Okay. And the person said a word, half word was said. Suppose the person who said, मैं Honda में काम करता था, and this word, suppose he said कर, मैं Honda में काम कर, and the audio got ended. So for that, you will use double dash. That's it. So you'll use hyphen twice without giving any space, like this. Understood? And you will not write or assume that he was supposed to say this word. If any word during the audio, if the person was saying something and the audio got ended and the half word was spoken, after the word you will use double dash. And for example, the person was saying admi, but first he said ad and then he said me. So in that scenario as well, you will use double dash, double hyphen. So any confusion, any doubt, any question on when to use a single hyphen and when to use a double hyphen? Team?
No.
Okay. Fine. Now I'll move ahead. Now suppose you are listening to a Kannada file, Assamese file, Hindi file, Marathi file, or any kind of file, and the speaker is using English words. So for example, the speaker said, "मैं देख रहा हूँ एक आदमी." Let me just write this. मैं देख रहा हूँ. Now, what would happen is the speaker may or may not say in regards to the image that is provided in a particular audio. He may go ahead and speak on random topic. That is also fine. Or he may speak on the images that is provided over here. So for example, the speaker says, मैं देख रहा हूँ एक आदमी जो बाइक चला रहा है. He said that. Okay. Now, he used an English word that is bike. So what you need to do is, if you're doing any regional language, you will type that in a particular regional language. So I will type bike like this, and then I will give one space gap. Oh, sorry. I will give a space gap, and then I'll use curly bracket, and in that I will write bike and close the curly bracket. And once I'm writing something, there would be no spaces. And the word after that, there has to be a single space gap. Understood? Any confusion if a word is used in English, what needs to be done?
Yeah, sir. Got it.
Okay. Now, for example, if a person says, एक आदमी बाइक चला रहा है, दूसरा आदमी ने रेड शर्ट पहनी है. So I will write red, and I will not change the meaning because red in Hindi is said lal. So whatever has been said, I will first type in regional language red, and then with a space I will type in curly bracket red like this. Any confusion in this?
No, sir.
Okay. Now, for example, if the speaker says एक और आदमी कमीज कमीज में 65 likha hai. So how would you write that? First in regional language 65, because this is numbers. Numbers has to be written in words. It will be written as 65. And then curly bracket, I will use 60. With a dash, 5. And I'll close the curly bracket. So did you know if a person, be it in any regional language, have used English words or numbers, we need to write like this. Okay. So till now, any confusion, any doubt?
No.
Okay. Now, for example, do you see the commas how I have used? This is the way you need to use the commas. And if a word has been completed, for example, ek aur aadmi kameez mein 65 likha hai. Now, if the sentence or the word has been completed, we need to use purna viram, which is also known as full stop. How would you use that? You need to take the cursor next to that word and then hit space and then dot. This is how purna viram would come. I will repeat. You need to take the cursor next to that word and hit space and then dot, and this purna viram sign will come. So the instruction that I'm giving you would be provided in the guideline as well, how to use a purna viram and how to use commas. So till now, any confusion in the words or the numbers that would be sent, or how to use a comma, how to use a full stop? Any confusion, any doubts in that?
No.
Okay. Now, for example, there are exceptions wherein if anything, for example, a word, a name, or a city name, or a country name, or a company name has been said in English, that has to be transcribed in regional language. And we will not use curly bracket. So I'll give you an example. Suppose the speaker said, us आदमी का नाम जॉन है. जॉन है. वो अमेरिका से आया और होंडा में काम करता था. So any company name, any person name, or a city or a country name has to be transcribed as it is in regional language. That is the only exception. But exception would not come if any word or numbers are spoken in English. We need to write in this format. But if a country name or a person name or a company name has been said in English, we need to write in this format. Understood? Any company name, Honda, Fanta, or any company name that has been said in English has to be written like this. Till now, any confusion, any doubt?
No.
Team, yes, no, maybe. If you say yes or no, then only I will continue further. Otherwise, I need to go ahead and take your yes or no. For every,
Go ahead. Go.
Please repeat once, sir.
okay. If a word is being said or a number has been said in English, we will write in this format, wherein first in the regional language, then in curly bracket. And if we are using a curly bracket, there would be a single space gap. Or if a number has been said, it has to be written like this. However, if a name or a country name or a company name has been said, we will write it like this. In regional language only, we will not use this format. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Shall I continue further or still anyone has a doubt?
No any doubt, sir.
Okay. Now, there would be certain abbreviation or initial a speaker can use.
Sir, sorry to disturb you.
Sorry?
Sorry, I have one query.
Yeah, tell me.
Sir, as you have written that bike in Hindi as well as in English. So bike as it is Hindi is not sufficient. We have to write as well in English in bracket.
Yes, so bike, as I told you, a word or a number said in English,
Okay.
we need to follow this format.
Okay.
But if a name, country name or company name has been said, we will not follow this format. We will write as it is said.
Okay. Thank you.
Now, any abbreviation or any initial used by the speaker. For example, the speaker says, मुझे UPI चाहिए. UPI है. UPI चाहिए. And he says, मैं ICICI में काम करता था. और he say and मैं और he says मैं UK से हूं. So since he's used abbreviation, how that needs to be written? It has to be written in regional language. So UPI would be written as U, and then without giving any space, I will use underscore P underscore I. Now, if he said ICICI, I will write it as ICICI like this in regional language. Then I will write underscore, again underscore, again underscore, again underscore like this. And then for UK, I will write U underscore K. Understood, team? Any confusion in this?
No, sir.
No.
Okay. Since you do not have any question or confusion, what if a customer, the speaker says, मैं NASA में था. So how would you write NASA?
हिंदी में ही लिखेंगे क्योंकि वो एक ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है.
So I will write like this. मैं NASA में था.
No, we need to like
No, then
and then
continue.
and then
Asmita,
Okay.
continue.
Now, if the speaker, okay, hold on, guys. If the speaker says, मैं NASA में काम करता था, how would you write then?
We will write NASA in Hindi with underscore.
Absolutely. So you will write like this. Please ignore my spelling mistake. So you'll write N A S A. Understood? Now one more question. If the speaker says मैं जियो में था, how would you write? Team,
Could you please repeat what you have said?
मैं जियो में काम करता था.
जियो हिंदी लिखाएगा कि जियो एक कंपनी है.
Okay. And if he says मैं JIO में काम करता था,
Yeah, with underscore in the particular language.
so I will write J underscore I underscore O. Understood, team? So till now, any question, any doubts for the format that I have written? Any confusion you all have? Any questions?
No.
Okay. Now, for example, this is how you will go ahead and write whatever the speaker has said. Now, there would be situation wherein a speaker is saying something and in the background, you hear a particular noise. So for that, we have defined all the tags as per the noise that would be heard. So for that, you need to press 1 from the keyboard. Once you press 1 from the keyboard, there are various tags that is available. So we will discuss the tag one by one. So if you press 1 from the keyboard, the first tag says inaudible. We will never ever use this tag for this project. Then if we press 1, we have unintelligible tag. This tag is nothing but whenever a word or a sentence that has been said by the speaker, however, there would be any n number of situation wherein the speaker said a word, but due to low voice or there was a background noise which led the word which we were not able to understand. For example, speaker was saying उस आदमी का नाम जॉन है, वो अमेरिका से आया है. Now this word aya, the speaker has said, however, due to low voice or due to any situation, we were not able to guess what has been said. So what you will do is, you will press 1 and use unintelligible tag. Now the tag has to be used wherever you found out that the word you are not able to understand. It's not like aya hai, you're not able to understand and you're using after karta or tha. No. And the space while using a gap should be 1 space gap. So till now, any question, any doubt on when and how to use unintelligible tag? And what does unintelligible tag mean? Team?
No, sir, it's clear.
Okay, I'll continue further. Now, if you press 1, these are various tags which is considered as the noise that you hear while a speaker is interacting, while the speaker is saying something. Now, these tags we will only and only use whenever there is fractions of second we hear the noise which was heard and which was unheard within fraction of second. So, for example, speaker said us admi, and before admi, a dog started barking and stopped. So what I'll do is we will press 1 and select barking. We will not select any tag in between the words. Either we will use it before the word, or for example, a word has been said and during the word which has been said, you hear a barking sound or any kind of noise which was started and ended within a second, within few seconds, within fractions of second, we will use it before it. And for example, if the person said admi and after me, a child started crying and stopped crying, I will press 1 and then I will use it child crying. Now, there is also a common tag which is known as noise. This one. This noise tag you will only use when you are confused for a sound that has been made, for a noise that has been heard in the background within fractions of second, but you're confused which tag to be taken. For example, speaker was saying something and the baby either you hear a baby noise, but you're confused whether to take it baby crying or baby talking. So, or any of the tags, for example, there was a horn sound and you're confused whether should I take it as bell or should I take it as beep, or any of the tags you're confused, you can use a common tag which is known as noise. This one. So till now, any confusion, any doubts in regards to the tags that needs to be used? Any questions you all have? I will consider that as no, and I'll move forward, because there's no point I can ask you yes, no, maybe n number of times. Then if you press 2, you'll get these tags. The first 3 tags, we will not use it. Then we have pause tag. Now, when to use a pause tag? Suppose a speaker is saying something and he took a pause or he went on a silent mode for 0.5 seconds or more than that. Now, how to calculate 0.5 seconds? From here till here, do you see all the lines over here, team? The lines over here? Guys,
Yes.
please acknowledge. आदर्श जी, क्या हम म्यूट पे रह सकते हैं? Okay. So the lines from here till here is 1 second. The duration from any of the line. So from here till here is 1 second. So half of it would be considered as 0.5 seconds. So from here till here, the speaker did not utter a single word, or more than that, we will use the pause tag. Now the pause tag has to be used for on the word which the speaker went silent for more than 0.5 seconds or more than that. So for example, the speaker is saying उस आदमी का नाम John है वो, and after वो he stopped saying anything for 0.5 seconds, and then what we will do is we will press 2 and we will select pause tag. Any questions and doubt how to know the
No,
duration or when to use pause tag?
No.
Okay. Then we press 2. While pressing 2, you will get this angle bracket sign. Now, the first sign is known as starting and the second one is known as ending of a noise. So when to select that? So for example, speaker is saying उस आदमी का नाम जॉन है, वो अमेरिका से आया है, होंडा में काम करता था. Okay, this word has been said. However, after Admi, a dog started barking. In the background, the speaker is saying something and you can hear the barking as well as the sentences, the words are said by the speaker, and it ended at calm, after the word calm. So what you will do is you need to tell the tool that you need to press 2, you need to select this sign, and first you need to delete the second one, and then in that you need to say that dog started barking. You will type dog. It has to be typed in English. Barking. So you will tell the tool that while the speaker was saying, after the word admi, after the word me, the dog started barking and it stopped barking at calm, after the word calm. So you will again press 2 and you will select this sign. You will delete the starting sign, and in the slash, after the slash, you will write dog. underscore bark. Now, can you tell me what mistake I have done while using this tag? Can any one of you tell me
Slash.
what? Sorry?
Slash.
No.
Just dog before slash.
रिकॉर्डिंग नहीं होता क्या इसमें?
No. Anyone else?
You forgot to remove that oblique sign.
The oblique sign has to be there.
Oh,
Any other mistake?
Sir, maybe barked.
Absolutely correct. So if in the starting, if I've typed dog barking, in the end also I need to type barking. I cannot change the spellings. If I need to write dog bark, so here it will be dog bark. So you can, if in the background any kind of continuous noise you are being heard, which stopped after a word and which started once the speaker was saying a word, you have to use the angle brackets, and there can be any noise like child is crying or the baby is crying or ambulance noise or car honking noise, any noise, you have to mention the start and the end of it. But the tags which is available by pressing 1, you will only use when there is a fractions of second of noise that is available. However, the start and end you will only use once the speaker is saying anything and it is in a continuous manner. So till now, any confusion, any doubts in regards to this project or the tags that I have discussed?
Sir, will you repeat the last one which you were?
Which one?
The last one.
This tag.
Yeah.
Okay. Suppose speaker was saying, just let me delete this tag. Speaker was saying something, and after John or before John, you are able to hear water drops. And it started before John and it ended before saying after Karta. So what you'll do is you will press 2, select the sign. First, you will delete the second one. In that sign, you will write water and underscore drop, or you can write water dropping as per your convenience. And since it ended after Karta, you will go ahead and select 2, select this sign, close this, and after the slash sign, you will write water underscore drop. Yeah, I hope that your doubt is cleared now.
Thank you.
So team, any questions, any doubts? So this is the project all about. You need to take care of the project and you need to mention and check, and in wherever you hear a tag, you need to insert that tag. And for example, you're working on this file and you want to take a break and you decided that I will be working on this file after 1 or 2 hours. What you can do is you can click on to draft, so that whatever changes you have written, whatever you've written till now, it would be saved. Once you click on to draft, it would be saved. And once you're after your break, you can click onto the pencil sign. And then once you click onto the pencil sign, again select like this and then click on to play and do the rest. If you think everything has been written perfectly, you followed the process, there is no mistake, you can click on to send, and the option once you click on to send would say send to QA, and then you need to send the file to QA. Now, if you're rejecting the file, I've explained all the scenarios. What are the scenarios while you reject the file? Okay. So till now, any confusion, any doubts you all have? So the PKT would be provided to you by Amit. Okay, you need to do the PKT. I am going to go ahead and provide you a feedback link wherein we would like to know the feedback for this training, how the training went, what was your observation. You can go ahead and provide your observation. And if you want to make any changes in regards to the feedback, you can go ahead and provide us the same. So just give me a few seconds. I'll provide you the feedback link. The feedback link is in the chat box. Please copy the link and provide your feedback. Before I go, do you have any questions, any doubts?
I have joined late.
You can
So-
listen to the recording and the guidelines that would be provided to you.
Yeah, thank you. I will definitely.